Virgin River star Martin Henderson thrilled fans with the announcement that two favorite characters will have more scenes together in Season 5 of this fantastic series. Taking to Instagram, fellow star Zibby Allen also throws the bait out, hinting a shocking storyline all about revenge. Keep watching as we touch on the recently released Season 4 and give you the lowdown on the plot lines, characters, and surprises in Season 5. First off, what fans missed most in Season 4. Okay, so Season 4 is out in the world now. If you binge watched, you've already up to date. But if you're savoring the series episode by episode, you may still have a couple of surprises in store. Hope, as you know, was largely absent from Season 3. The interactions between the Virgin River mayor and the local bar owners were sorely missed, viewers specifically commenting on missing the scenes between Hope and Jack. Next, looking ahead to Season 5. As we all start gearing up for the next dollop of Virgin River drama, it's definitely time to start looking forward to Season 5. Virgin River seems to take inspiration from small town series from a decade or two back, shows like Dawson's Creek and Friday Night Lights that gives Virgin River its classic old school feel. The pace is relaxed, the plot development around the relationship burns slow, and the electronics and gadgets in the small town of Virgin River are almost non-existent. The success of the series was unexpected, but Netflix jumped on the bandwagon to capitalize on the wildfire reception of Season 3 and quickly renewed the series for a 4th and 5th season. Season 4 is out, so let's look ahead to Season 5. Keep watching. Now, the first Season 5 news trickles in. There's both good and bad news on the Season 5 front. Firstly, filming was delayed. It was unexpectedly pushed out for 4 whole months from March to July. During an interview with Glamour, Alexander Breckenridge, Mel, mentioned, quote, "They've been trying to get me to come back since I've been on Virgin River. We were supposed to start shooting Season 5 of Virgin River in March, but it was pushed to July, so had we started when we were supposed to, I don't know that Sophie and Kevin, who played in This Is Us, would have ended up together." There is good news, though. In mid-July, Netflix confirmed that Virgin River Season 5 has started shooting in British Columbia. This was also confirmed by Annette O'Toole Hope during an interview with Pure Wow in July. She said, quote, "I'm actually leaving tomorrow to go to Canada to film Season 5. Then the Virgin River Instagram account confirmed the news yet again in a post on the 18th of July, quote, "Our cast is in a table read for Season 5. Yes, you heard that right, folks. We are now started production on Season 5. By all accounts, filming is due to wrap in November 2023. So, what about the cast? According to Netflix, Season 5 will have much more diversity in the cast compared to previous seasons. The head of drama spoke to Deadline saying, quote, "I think it's fair to say that diversity is going to continue to be a focus and something the audience will get to experience in Season 5 a little bit more. It is definitely a priority, and I think you will see, as we expand the Virgin River community, that there will be more diversity and inclusion." In the same vein, the showrunner Sean Smith said to Glamour UK, quote, "We get into things that will be new and exciting, but still feel very much like the same show, but are definitely taking more exciting approaches to some of the stories. A little bit louder, but not to the detriment of the comfort of the show. I want to feel like Season 5 will be next level." Also, what does it cost Netflix to make a Virgin River episode? Season 5 seems to be tracking Season 4 quite nicely with 12 episodes, and if you're wondering about the cost, Netflix let it slip that each episode cost between $3 and $5 million. Season 5 of Virgin River is expected to follow in Season 4's footsteps and boast 12 episodes rather than the 10 episodes of Season 1 through 3. Per What's on Netflix, each episode of Season 5 will cost between $3 and $5 million to make. And now, the plot. Shortly after the commencement of filming on Season 5, Henderson had a chat with Glamour about what fans can expect. Quote, "The baby stuff gets really interesting," he said. "Obviously, I'm speaking without having read any of those actual scripts, but we've got some really nice... A lot of stuff gets wrapped up, and then there's a whole bunch of new beginnings, new storylines." He also mentioned, quote, "I can't give too much away. I know someone might move away, someone might leave. What we do hope to see, and indications are there that we will, are Mel and Jack getting closer. This will be more through adversity rather than actually being pushed apart from one another. This is a good sort of thing because any series needs speed bumps to make it flow, but seeing Jack and Mel mature and following their love as it deepens will be a bonus in Season 5. When Breckenridge spoke to New Beauty, she mentioned that in her opinion, Season 5 included a few of the best episodes of the series to date. Quote, "I think this season has started out well, and we're getting into to a few episodes soon that are pretty heavy. They're really intense, and I think they're some of the best episodes we've ever done. O'Toole also let out the cat out of the bag, okay, a little bit, when she chatted with Screen Rant, quote, "I'm hoping there's going to be a bit more of Hope doing her mayoral duties than we've seen her do," she said. "Politics on a local level like that is really interesting, and we haven't really seen the side of her." And there will be another big event, which I can't say what it is, but that does seem to be a theme of every season, where we do have one big thing where everybody comes together. And it's very exciting. I wish I could say more about it, but it's a more important event than what we've had in the past of just having a gathering. Melissa shows up in Season 4 to cast a deep shadow on the future everyone hopes Jack and Mel will have. When asked about this during an interview with EW, showrunner Sean Smith had the following to say, quote, "She was introduced as a new big bad for this season. It does pose a threat to Jack, and it poses a threat to a lot of people in town. I've learned more about fentanyl than I ever thought I would in my life." And here are a couple of spoilers for Virgin River Season 4. Just to jar your memory, at the end of Season 4, Doc's grandson Denny has Huntington's disease. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, Tim Matheson, who plays Doc, said that this news will definitely affect his character. Quote, "Most doctors feel like, I could fix this. There's that conflict," he said, "but what's great is that Hope has invited Denny into their home, and he becomes a part of their home. Maybe even more than medical attention, being surrounded by that love is equally important as a medical treatment for his illness." Also in Season 4, we saw Bree stand up to her abusive ex Donnie. Zibby Allen spoke to Today, saying, quote, "Without giving anything away, I can at least tell you that Bree is somebody who follows through on her promises. Where that takes her, I cannot reveal," Zibby Allen told Today. So clearly, Bree wasn't speaking in a vacuum when she spoke to Dawn. She doesn't do that. She follows through on her promises. Allen also spoke to people about her relationship with Brady. Quote, "I really hope they figure out how to navigate something real. We've seen it work with them. So, I'm rooting for Bree and Brady." And also, there are a few juicy rumors about Season 5. Via the grapevine, we've learned that Preacher may or may not have killed Vince at the end of Season 5. Quote, "I can't tell you if he killed him," showrunner Patrick Sean Smith said to EW. "It's just something that we pick up immediately. We pick up right after the incident in Season 5. He immediately added, though, "I know how important that relationship is, not just between Preacher and Paige, but also Preacher and Christopher, so it's definitely something that we will service and address in Season 5. And then there's the biggest reveal of Season 5, Jack hearing from Charmaine that the twins are not actually his. And this happens not long after Mel tells Jack that he is the father of her baby. The question is whether one of them is lying, and if so, which one? And finally, what about the release date? If you consider Season 3 and 4 were released exactly a year apart, in July 2021 and 2022, we should probably expect Season 5 somewhere around July 2023. That's if we're lucky, and the shooting delay didn't mess with the schedule too much. And future seasons, I think it's fair to predict a whole bunch of them. The Robin Carr book series on which Virgin River is based has a full 24 titles, and then House said to Deadline, quote, "People can't seem to get enough, myself included." So I think as long as that continues to be the case, which we're very hopeful for, you can rest assured that there will be more Virgin River. In short, you keep watching and they'll keep making them. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.